so what's up? Colin here again. We're out here in the garage, and I have a kind of different video for you guys. I'm not going to be showing you how to do anything or whatever. I'm not actually going to be working on any cars. I am just going to be telling you kind of what my goal is now with the TSX. So, as most of you know, a lot of you know, I don't know. Some people should know, this was a stance build. So I built it to be a stance car, tons of camber. It ran 11.5 camber or whatever. Pretty crazy, pretty stupid, useless. It was fun. I definitely understand why people do it, but I probably wouldn't do it ever again. And that's why I'm shifting gears to a new idea. So I originally bought this car to be a daily, and it's kind of become undailyable. I started to fix it now. I'll tell you what I have done. But I really want to get it back to a daily, but I want to make it interesting. So I'm going to do a YouTube series that's going to start whenever I get the ability to, money-wise. I'm going to make this the ultimate daily. And that means something different to every single person that's watching this video. I understand that. So I'm just going to explain what my perfect daily is. And I'm going to write on my whiteboard, which is actually a cardboard box, a list of things that I really want to do to this car. And then I'm going to break it down with you guys and explain it. And I hope you guys are excited as I am. Also, a lot of stuff's going to be for sale. So if you have a TSX and you're in the Charlotte area, if you're a YouTube subscriber, or you watch the videos or whatever, I'll definitely be willing to drive some distance, just not crazy. So just let me know. All right, guys. Okay, so this is pretty much my short list of what needs to be done, kind of what I want to explain. I'm just going to start by explaining what I mean by everything. So this is going to be the ultimate daily TSX build. And the first point that I want to meet is comfort and drivability. So this means like being able to drive the car every day comfortably, long distance, have no issues, reliable, all that. So interior wise, I have to do stuff with the radio. So I already have subs, well, a sub. I haven't done the door speakers, which is something that I really want to do, and I have done the head unit. Now I can go over all this stuff like as I'm doing it. I have a good setup, I think, so I can kind of explain on that as I touch on the radio system. As I do like the door speakers, I'll tell you what I have otherwise. That's not really for this video. Number 2 is suspension, adjustability. Now, when you're driving a car, you want your alignment to be perfect. You want no issues. You want to be able to bring it to an alignment shop and nothing's broken, nothing's wrong. You don't have to replace anything. You just adjust it so that it works. Now, I just replaced my front upper control arms, but that was just to get by because my ball joints were destroyed. I want the front camber, so that's going to be upper arms. I'm going to go with skunk 2 this time. And then toe, I got to check my tie rods and kind of see if that's good. I haven't had any issues yet, but we'll get to it. Caster, there are adjustable arms from Megan Racing that I'd like to pick up, and I think that would be the best way to get the front dealt with. The rear camber, I have great rear camber arms, top and bottom, but my issue is the rear toe. Both bolts are seized. It's a common Honda thing. It's a common car thing in general. So I have to replace those, which I will show you guys tips and tricks on how to do when I do it. Ride height, I have coilovers. One is seized, so I'm going to have to figure out how to unseize it. And I'll show you guys how to do it if I figure it out. But you definitely don't want to be like scraping into driveways and all that crap. Like being low is okay, you know, having good fitment is alright, but scraping, worried about where you can drive and what roads and stuff, I don't want to have to deal with that. Again, it's a perfect daily, not a stance car. And then 3 is kind of the sleeper feel. By no means want this car to be super fast because it is just a TSX. It's going to take way too much money to make really fast, and I don't want to do that. So, power-wise, I want intake side to be done. I have a full short ram, long ram, whatever I do with the tube, I can kind of cut it in half. Not, take it apart, and I have both of those. But I'd like to get an intake manifold, and I'd like to get a Honda manifold gasket. And then my exhaust is done, which is part of what I've already done. I had someone trade me my horrible DNA motoring exhaust for a stock exhaust, and I have a PLM header. So it's perfect. It's quiet, but it sounds great. You can hear the intake noise a lot. I'll do a video on it to show you guys, but and then tune. So I went through the whole process of trying to tune the car with an 08 ECU and going to Honda and all that crap, and it's horrible. So I sold that, my K Pro or whatever, Flash Pro, sorry. I'm going to do the K Pro. So it's about a third of the cost, and it's perfect. Get rid of rev hang, that kind of stuff, just to make it really drivable. And then looks. This car needs a lot of body work. There's a lot of body damage all over it. There's dings, dents, scratches, everything. I'm going to bring you guys along on that, but a lot of things have to be done. So I'm going to be doing a lot of learning and a lot of showing. And then subtlety. So subtlety and appealing actually will go together. So I want nice wheels that are slightly wider and slightly taller than stock, but I don't want them to be a crazy color. I don't want them to be huge. I don't want them to stick out. I want good tires on them, the whole nine. I really want this to be a good driving car that looks nice. And I want to be able to pull up next to most like SIs and other TSXs and pull away from them. That is my idea of an ultimate daily. And then bring it to the track and do a track day and be super comfortable with it. That's what I think a perfect daily is, and that's what I'm going to make. So what needs to be done really is the trunk needs to be sold. Sorry. If anyone wants it, it's up now for $550, but don't offer me any less because that is like the deal of the century. It's like 3 or 4 months old and it's amazingly immaculate. It's perfect. The lip has to come off. I really want to do a whole new rear bumper because I don't know if you guys know this, but this is all fucked up. And this is where a lot of the body damage is. This section is pretty fucked up. The side skirts with splitters are for sale. I'm going to go back to the regular black. And this door also, you can probably see that crease. Yeah, that's really bad. Bought it with that. I bought it with all this damage except for this. This I did, some bitch backed that like into me and I never got it fixed because money was a problem at the point. So I'm going to keep the visor because I like it a lot. The exhaust, see, got a new exhaust. Really happy with it. It's just a stock one. Want to get rid of the stock wheels. Definitely want to do brakes as well, but I'm not going to upgrade them, so that's why it's not on the list. And then the interior, really nothing. I do have a lot of front end to do, such as fenders and the front bumper, but that's fine. And then the carbon fiber hood is for sale, but I do need a stock one in return. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's a lot of things that I already have that I want to keep, that I wouldn't normally get if I was going to do an Ultimate Daily build from the beginning, but there's no point in getting rid of a lot of them. I want the great adjustability. I want the ride height. I want it to look good. I want it to feel good, but it's time for a daily, a really good one. I'm tired of being unreliable and getting stuck and that kind of stuff. It was cool while it lasted, but it's not really cool. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are ready for this build. And thumbs up if you're happy about it.